I'm sorry, it's going to be terrible filming and audio because there's a thing running in the background, but I'm going to show you. I'm taking apart this fish tank that I got for free because it's cracked on this side and it's cracked on this side over here, okay? But what we're going to do is we're going to take this big front piece, which is nice, we're going to take it to Lowe's, cut it, and then we're going to replace this, which I got this fish tank for $10 because it is also cracked all the way down here and all the way down here and then over there, but it's only on one side. So I'm gonna take off this. As you can see, this is already broken. If I can just break it up here, you see, like intentionally break it right there, and then this side, you see how that's already kind of broken as well on the inside, just break it right there, take it off, take this piece of glass off, which as you like will literally move, like especially right here, the whole thing moves, terrible. Take that off, replace it with this piece of glass. So I called Lowe's, they said they would cut it, and that's the plan. So right now I'm taking apart this fish tank, which is going to be really fun because the glass is broken, so I'm just going to take the glass off, you know what I mean? Like, I can do whatever, I can smash it off if I want because it's broken, it's just trash. So, we'll see what I'll do with the other two pieces of this tank. I might make another fish tank, I haven't decided, but I'm thinking of doing like a nano 5-gallon for fun type of thing. Maybe do like like tons of plants, try to do like I don't know, but right now I'm just going to take this off. I'm not going to show you because it's kind of garbanjo out here. It's wet and gross, so yeah, that's the plan. Also, real quick, while I'm here, I just got all this wood for a bunch of different stuff, so it's pretty crazy. These are cool hides that I got. Now, all of this I got from either my house or the woods. Like all these really cool pieces I got from the woods. So that's really cool, and I just got to waterlog them. They're all going to be going in the fish tank. This I haven't even decided, and it looks kind of crappy, but then you set it up like this, and it looks amazing. Give me a second. Like that. Like, look how cool that looks. Like in a fish tank or something. That'd be so cool. Or you put it into a terrarium like this, like on the side, like this against one side, this part against one side, and then this against the other side. So now I'm smashing out the glass with a rock, which is pretty fun, and this was a really long time ago. As you can see, all of those pieces of wood are already used in the terrariums and aquariums that I have. But anyway, this is a test piece that we're using this system for, but the piece that we need is too big for that, and Lowe's couldn't cut a piece that big, and they weren't sure what kind of glass it was, if it was like tinted or anything. Now that right there was an accident, but what we were doing was correct. We just accidentally hit it and it broke. But now I'm cutting out a piece, I think 4-something inches, because I want to see if I can fix something, but that's unimportant right now. Anyway, now we're cutting it with a glass cutter that we got, and it said cover it, like put kerosene on it, I think. But anyway, we used gasoline because it said if you didn't have kerosene, use gasoline. So we used a marker, and then my dad would go over it. And this was really nerve-wracking, by the way, because we didn't know if it was going to like fully break off or not. But the first piece ended up fine, and the second piece, we forgot to put the gasoline on before we did it, so it kind of came off in a few pieces, and there was some stuff left over. We didn't end up taking it off right here because my dad was scared, so we took it out to the garage, and we got it off right away. This is only the first cut here, and you're supposed to just like snap it off, but again, we were scared that if it broke, then it wouldn't be good to it wouldn't be good to do inside, so we then took it outside. But it ended up being fine, and now we're cutting the second part, which again, we forgot to put the gasoline on it before, so he does it after, and ended up being alright in the end. As you can see, it's coming off in some pieces, and it left some little pieces behind that we just kind of shaved off with a rotozip. And yeah, it was pretty annoying that it left the pieces behind, so that must
It must make it snap easier with having kerosene slash gasoline slash oil on it. But it ended up fitting in the end, as you will be able to see in this video. All that work was for this 40-gallon breeder that, like I said in the beginning, had a cracked piece of glass. So now we put this piece in, and first we cleaned the tank and the piece of glass, and we cut out all the old silicone so then we could reseal it, even though this is a critter cage, like a critter 40-gallon breeder, and it won't actually be able to hold water because the glass is way too thin. Well, this piece isn't, but all the other glass is. And we only had to break off the top rim piece, so we put that back on, and it actually turned out really, really well. Real quick, a little bit about this tank. I bought it for $10 from somebody, and it had the side that was cracked, and the guy that I got it from had like a bunch of cracked tanks. He must have taken terrible care of his stuff, but a bunch of cracked tanks, and he said he had a 30-gallon that he was gonna chuck, and I asked, chuck it, throw it away. So I asked him if I could have it just for whatever, like maybe I could make it a terrarium. Anyway, I ended up using that piece of glass for this terrarium build, so I'm very glad that I got that, and that's kind of the story behind this tank. Hey guys, so the tank is right here actually, and this is the part that's replaced, so it doesn't even seem like it. And I'm actually going to be doing a it kind of looks crappy, but it'll look better. Like the glass is kind of dirty, but I'll actually be doing, as you can see back there, I have expanding foam and stuff. I'm going to be testing out an idea I have with bark, and it's actually kind of a way far back video when I used to do aquarium designs, at least that's what I called them, and I had the idea of just lining the back of an aquarium with bark. That's what I'll be doing with this one, so it should be interesting and something different that I haven't done before. So that's my plan. It's actually on my to-do list today, so I might get to that, but right now I'm editing videos, so I'll just leave it on a cliffhanger here. And this will actually be a design for a ball python. My brother has 2 ball pythons, and he already has a 55-gallon. Now he's gonna have a 40-gallon for his ball pythons. So that's pretty cool, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like it down below. If you have any comments or concerns, put in the comments below, and if you want more content, then subscribe. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video.